Forever, humans have always held a secret phrase close to their hearts. A phrase that holds power, a phrase that brings tears to our eyes. The phrase... The phrase is poo-poo pee-pee.
Wait, what is this?
And today I'm going to share some of that phrase's history. Poo-poo pee-pee is a phrase that was created by one of the most famous and well-respected people in the history of the world. This person was the great Abraham Lincoln. Abraham was born on the 12th of February, 1809 in a tiny village in the state of Kentucky. He was born in a tiny log cabin with his only father, Thomas Lincoln, and his mother, Nancy Hanks.
His only father.
The cabin was small and was only big enough to fit a bed and a small table. Such a weird detail. When Lincoln was a baby, he was always sick. He had a hard time breathing, and many people said that he would die, but he didn't. One day, his father bought him a pet cat and named it Toad because it was so small and ugly. Lincoln loved Toad, and he would spend hours playing with it. But one day, Toad got sick, and Lincoln knew it was going to die. When Toad died, Lincoln cried. He spent the whole night crying, and when he woke up the next morning, he was so upset that he decided to make a vow. I will never stop crying until I feel better. He cried so hard that his eyes started to swell. His father ran to get his mother, and together they rubbed his eyes and face. Lincoln's eyes and face turned red, and his parents realized that he had become the first person in the world to have a red eye. In quotes, Lincoln was so proud that he decided to keep that promise. Every time someone would ask him why he was crying, he would respond with poo-poo pee-pee. And that's how poo-poo pee-pee was created.
That was amazing.
Wow.
What is that?
AI-generated story.
Oh, it's AI?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
It's an AI-generated story. This is a computer telling us a story, but Sam set the tone. He built this world. Sam, at which point is this the AI and which point is this you?
After I said, and today I'm gonna show the phrase's history, that's where I stopped. GPT-3, it's trained on the internet's text, all the things that people have typed and shared and uploaded, and that's its training base. In reality, people type wacky stuff. I'm going to tell you a story about George Washington's tiny foot. The foot that created the United States. It's a very short story, one you won't be able to forget. I'll make sure of that. I first heard about your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather's tiny foot from my friend John Adams. He told me that George Washington was the only general who didn't have to yell at his men to get them to charge in a battle.
Wow.
He didn't have to because he had a tiny foot. It was a foot so tiny that the only time it got wet was when it rained. And even then, I doubt it got wet.
Oh my god.
This is a picture of George Washington's tiny foot. It's hard to see because of the blurriness. The reason it's blurry is because I haven't taken a picture of it in over 200 years. It's the top 10 reasons to subscribe to Corridor Crew. You'll have a much better chance at beating the house. You'll finally have an outlet to share your sick dance moves. Both of your knees will finally have some company. You'll finally have a way to get back at that kid who stole your backpack in middle school. You'll finally have a way to get out of doing your college homework. And last but not least, the number one reason to subscribe to Corridor Crew, you'll finally have a way to beat the hell out of your roommate.
So Sam generated some crazy top 10 lists. I'm just gonna find one of these like image generators. You type in a phrase and it generates an image. I'm making some gnomes.
All I wrote was, here's the top 10 gnomes that you'll want by your side. 1. The nuts and bolts gnome. The nuts and bolts gnome is busy working on his latest invention. He's ready to help you build a new deck, fence, or even a new roof. The garden gnome. This gnome is ready to take on any project. He'll help you plant, water, and tend to your garden. the old-timer gnome. This gnome will always be around to help you. He can do any project you want, big or small. The surfer gnome. This gnome likes to ride the waves.
Dude, I love the irony and like the ironic humor in the middle of this top 10 list.
Dude, get ready, because next is the pilgrim gnome. This gnome will celebrate the holidays with you. He's dressed for the occasion. The globe-trotter gnome. This gnome is always getting ready for his next adventure. Happy hour gnome. This gnome likes to party. The platinum gnome. This gnome is made out of platinum and is the most valuable of all the gnomes.
Change in qualification here. Like now it's about like monetary. Like
Yeah, to kind of get basic, it's
Yeah.
biker gnome. This gnome rides a motorcycle. Super straightforward. And finally, the all-new and improved gnome with a job. What's your favorite gnome?
the way it ends with the hook. Oh my god. So last night I did a portrait of Nico Peringer to see what happened. And it actually kind of looked like me. It's definitely seen pictures of me on the internet because when I had long hair, I had like my purple button-up shirt and a backwards baseball cap on.
nice.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's wild. It just has an interesting texture. It's like it was engraved on a piece of wood or something.
Dude, I wonder if you could actually generate textures with this. Try that. Here's a diffused texture of tree bark.
Hey! Oh my god! Holy shit!
A grizzled, battle-hardened, stoic turtle.
Whoa!
Yeah, there's like a turtle beard.
The horrible monster I see in my dreams every night. I could do a portrait of Ren Weichman.
Yeah.
Hoi!
Here are Peter Francis' top 10 best moments. 10, the debut of Ryan Bakajay's I'm the King of the World Storm, a story that started in the comment section of this site. Wow. 9, for the first time in my life, I'm gonna be a tourist. 8, when he got the Olympic torch. 7, when he got a little drunk during the Tour de France. No! Sorry, 7 is when he got a little drunk during the Tour de France. 6 is when he got drunk again during the Tour de France. 5, when he got drunk and wandered off into the Atlantic Ocean. 4, when he made an appearance on TV after the Tour de France. 3, when he got a tattoo of the Commonwealth Games mascot on his ass. 2, when he went to the beach. And number one, Peter Francis interview with a plastic bag.
I wonder if I was interviewing the plastic bag or if the plastic bag was interviewing me.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, the comedic timing that like GPT-3 has is so good. AI is the future. I like the idea of being able to generate cool imagery without having to put a lot of work into it. That's like the whole ethos of what we do at Corridor. Is like, how can we make videos that look like Hollywood movies without having to spend the amount of money that Hollywood movies spend? You know, AI has a bunch of crazy things you can do with it, not just with like image and text generation, but like visual effects. Like you can use it for rotoscoping, you can use it for matte generation, you can use it for slow motion. Looking at cool things, looking at cutting edge technology, getting inspired, thinking about what we can do with it, like I find that fun. I think it's really cool, it really gets me excited.
The top 10 reasons Corridor Digital is the best place to work. 1, you'll be in a creative and collaborative environment. You'll never be bored. There's always something new and exciting going on. You'll have the opportunity to work with some of the coolest projects. You'll have a chance to work with some of the most talented artists in the world. You'll be working with technology that no one else is working with. You'll have a really great group of friends to hang out with, and that's the best perk of all. Also, we built a robot that is a one-man band, a giant transforming robot, and a small mirror that can predict the future, and an augmented reality billboard that allows you to see into the past.
It's all completely true, especially the small mirror.
Thanks for subscribing to CorridorDigital.com and watching our videos. Your support is essential. This episode is the first of a series of videos we will be releasing this month about the development of the Helm of Darkness.